Most CPAs unknowingly set up E-2 visa holders for failure. Successful entrepreneurs invest hundreds of thousands of dollars, yet still face visa denial because accountants use standard tax strategies that the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, also known as the USCIS, absolutely hate. This creates an invisible trap that destroys visa applications. Today, I'll expose the hidden financial trap most accounting firms create and share the exact steps to protect your E-2 visa status. Whether you're applying for the first time or facing renewal, this could literally save your business and your future in the United States. At Numeratus, we've guided E-2 visa holders through financial compliance. We're not CPAs, but accounting and consulting specialists who've witnessed firsthand how standard accounting practices harm the visa holders. We've built proven frameworks to prevent these disasters. Here's the plan. First, I'll reveal the dangerous accounting practices most CPAs use that risk your visa. Second, I'll explain why the USCIS rejects this approach and what they want. Third, I'll show you how to fix your financials before it's too late. By the end, you'll have a clear roadmap to secure your E-2 visa. Step 1. The tax minimization trap. The main problem is that CPAs are trained to minimize taxes by showing low or negative profits, which is standard advice for most businesses but disastrous for E-2 visa holders. I've worked with clients who follow this advice only to have the USCIS question their business's viability because it appeared unprofitable. While tax savings help in the short term, they signal to the USCIS that your business isn't contributing to the economy, which is a fast track to visa denial. This creates a conflict between tax strategy and visa requirements. For example, one client invested heavily in their business, but their CPA showed losses for tax purposes, leading to the USCIS to threaten denial. To avoid this, don't let your accountant prioritize tax savings over visa requirements. Insist on financial reports that show profitability, even if modest, and use a simple spreadsheet to track revenue and expenses monthly. Your business must look active and viable to USCIS. If you're a new E-2 applicant, build a profitable approach into your business plan from day one. If you're scaling or facing renewal, check past records to ensure they don't show consistent losses. Step 2. What the USCIS actually wants. USCIS doesn't care about your tax savings. They focus entirely on profitability to prove your business justifies your visa, looking for economic impact and contribution to the U.S. economy. Profitability is proof your business deserves to exist. For example, one client invested hundreds of thousands but had books showing losses for tax purposes, and the USCIS threatened to send them packing despite their successful business. Another client came to us in panic because their CPA made them look unprofitable, putting their renewal at risk. USCIS sees this as a failure to meet economic impact. To meet their expectations, create a separate profit and loss statement highlighting revenue over expenses, which can differ from your tax filings if needed. Update this quarterly. It takes just a few hours to save your visa. Focus on profitability for USCIS and treat tax minimization as secondary. If you're a new E-2 applicant, start with profitable projections in your application. If you're running an established business, review the last 12 to 24 months to ensure USCIS sees consistent profit. Step 3. How to fix this before it's too late. To secure your visa, you need to show ongoing economic impact through both profit and activity, not just your initial investment. Most accounting firms won't tell you about this critical requirement. Many E-2 holders think, my CPA handles this, I'm safe. But this is the most dangerous mindset. Clients get blindsided at renewal because their books don't reflect a thriving business. And if financials don't show profit, the USCIS can conclude you're not contributing, putting your visa at risk. The solution is to set up a dual tracking system. One set of books for tax purposes, which may show losses, and a separate set for the USCIS showing profitability and job creation. Document revenue growth and any hires, even contractors, every quarter, and create a summary report every 6 months providing your economic impact. This proactive approach has saved dozens of our clients from denial. If you think this sounds complicated, or you don't have time to argue with your CPA, it's not as tough as it looks. Spending just 1 hour monthly updating these records can prevent harm. Too many entrepreneurs lose their American dream over this. Don't be one of them. Are you ready to protect your E-2 visa status with a financial strategy most CPAs don't understand? This also applies if you're navigating the path to an EB-5 upgrade. Book a free strategy call with Numeratus using the link below. We've helped dozens of clients showing USCIS the profitability and impact they demand, customizing roadmaps for their specific situations. Subscribe for more visa-specific strategies and join our Numeratus community for ongoing support and updates on E-2 and EB-5 compliance changes. Don't wait until renewal deadlines or USCIS notices arrive. Schedule your consultation now to secure your future in the U.S. The conflict between standard accounting and visa requirements is real, and the USCIS's perspective differs from tax strategies. By focusing on proactive prevention rather than reactive crisis management, you can protect your visa and your business.